Team Fortress 2 has a lot of maps, and with those maps come plenty of facts. Some so interesting they will blow your mind. These aren't them. These are 15 mildly interesting map facts, trivia, and history. Capture the Flag Double Cross was originally going to be called Nightfall, but a community map called Nightfall was released by its creator before Valve released Double Cross, hence the name change. The community map Nightfall was made official a little over a year later. Speaking of name changes, Brickyard's beta name was Warehouse. It wasn't changed to Brickyard until Pastime came out of beta. Slightly more confusing is that Pastime's Pinewood was changed to Timber Lodge when released from beta, but the file name calls it Timber Town. Maybe just stick with Pinewood. The original version of 2 Forts from the early TF2 trailers didn't have a roof covering the bridge in the middle of the map. Not counting Arena, Halloween, or Beta maps, there are currently 3 maps completely missing from matchmaking. 5CP Gorge, Capture the Flag Well, and Capture the Flag Sawmill. Originally, the middle control point on Yukon was below the bridge instead of on it. You can still see this on some of the load screen pictures. Counting all versions of the same map separately, and beta maps, there are currently about a total of 97 maps in the game. Team Fortress launched with just 6. Team Fortress 2's 2 Fort, Badlands, Well, and Dust Bowl are all inspired by Team Fortress Classic maps of the same name. Every time the beta map Cactus Canyon was updated, a new cactus showed up somewhere on the map, with one being on the train and one wearing a Milkman in Dangerous 2. Now look at that guy. He's got style. An entire second stage of Cactus Canyon was removed after months of development, meaning at one point the map was going to be a total of 3 stages. I recall it being rather choke pointy and kind of difficult for the attacking team. But who knows, maybe we'll see a version of it when Cactus Canyon finally makes it out of beta. If it makes it out of beta. Sweden was originally designed to be an arena map. The first version added to the game didn't have the screens surrounding the point, basically meaning there were very large sight lines from one team spawn to the other, and right through the control point. The map is also named after the Shinto god of water. Well, how about that? Pretty well known back in the day, not so sure about now, but Thunder Mountain has a lot of odd little Easter eggs. You can see the blue team doing the Thriller taunt while looking at a map behind blue spawn. On one of the mountains you can see the red sniper with his camper van, and you can occasionally see the red team swimming laps in the pool behind red spawn. I mentioned this recently in another video, but Powerhouse started development way back in 2007. It wasn't finished until 2015. The classless update page originally stated that Viaduct was the first ever map to include snow. This was met with many emails to the TF2 team pointing out various community maps that did it first. The designer of Viaduct was promptly beaten by security after being forced to destroy his hard drive with a stapler. At least, that's according to their blog posts. And that's just PR. What actually happened is probably much worse. One of the mine carts on Big Rock will occasionally have a red spy riding in it. The spy will scream as he falls to his death. There you go, 15 Factorinos, Factimundos. Did you know them? Maybe you know some of them. I actually didn't know some of these before I went into this. But yeah, kind of like the hat one. I'm not really sure how many of these are common knowledge. There's a lot of maps. Not as many maps as there are hats. But sometimes there's nothing to say about the hats. Sometimes there's nothing to say about the maps. But yeah, that's about it. I did 2 of these on weapon facts, and I did 1 on hats. Probably do a follow-up to the hat one at some point. Watch them if you want, if you haven't already. And if you have, watch them again!